Sai Ram America, this is Soul Network and I am your host Sanjana Srivatsa. Welcome to episode 5 of the InSaider Lens. Through this special 10-episode series, we will take you on a beautiful spiritual journey across the nation. Along the way, we will collect valuable gems of different cities, their culture, spirits, and unveil the cord that connects them with Swami's teachings. In the previous episodes, we hiked through the forests of Atlanta and explored the glorious Pacific Northwest in Seattle. With the divine blessings of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, we welcome you all to Boston, Massachusetts, the state that is home to the first zip code of the United States. So fasten your seatbelts and get ready for this exciting ride. For tonight's episode, here are our top stories. The 24th annual America Recycles Day was held on November 15 across the country. The UN observed its annual International Day of Tolerance on November 16th. Ladies' Day and Guru Nanak Jayanti were both observed earlier today. SSSIO celebrates and honors Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba's 96th birthday through a worldwide special program offered at his lotus feet tomorrow, November 20th. The 24th annual America Recycles Day, ARD, was observed in the US on November 15th. The day aims to raise awareness about recycling and the purchasing of recycled products. ARD began as Texas Recycles Day in 1994 to promote and boost recycling in the state. It became a national event in 1997 and has been observed all over the US ever since. The theme of this year was I Want to Be Recycled. What a wonderful way to spread awareness and create the motivation to recycle. Way to go, Green America! While we are on the topic of sustainability, let us recap last week's Connect Challenge. We visited Seattle and we asked you to share one thing that you can do as an individual or as a group to live more sustainably. Here are the results. Swami says, nature is more progressive than man, and to protect nature, man has to make use of it within limits. We hope you're inspired by these amazing suggestions and hope all of us can do our part to protect our planet's resources and live gently. The United Nations marks November 16th as the International Day of Tolerance to foster mutual understanding among cultures and people. UNESCO recognizes the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi in 1994, and this is what led to what we call the International Day of Tolerance. Swami tells us that we can learn tolerance and forbearance from a tree. It gives shade to all irrespective of age, gender, religion, nationality, or status. It helps with fruit and shade even to the foe who lays his axe on its trunk. For the International Day of Tolerance's 50th anniversary, UNESCO's member states adopted a Declaration of Principles on Tolerance, which among other things affirms that tolerance is respect and appreciation of the rich variety of our world's cultures, our forms of expression and ways of being human. As Gandhi has said, tolerance is the only thing that will enable persons belonging from different religions to live as good neighbors and friends. Let us strive to keep love and tolerance as our everyday habit. Ladies' Day is celebrated every year on November 19th in order to emphasize to the whole world the crucial role women play in society. Ladies' Day has been heralded by Swami as an opportunity to remind women to develop self-respect and self-confidence, and men to recognize and honor the importance of women as sacred agents of transformation in this world. Coretta Scott King, the wife of late Dr. Martin Luther King, has also described this so beautifully. Women, if the soul of a nation is to be saved, I believe you must become its soul. Let us hear what our beloved Swami has to say about this gracious occasion.
కనుకనే స్త్రీలు కూడినప్పుడే జగత్తంతైకుడును ఒక పవిత్రమైనటువంటి దేశంగా రూపొందుతుంది.
It's only when the women get together that the whole nation becomes something exemplary.
ఈ స్త్రీల యొక్క సంఘము ఎంతనో గొప్ప విలువను సంపాదించింది.
So this society of women lends it a lot of dignity.
ఇటువంటి స్త్రీల యొక్క తత్వమును ఈనాటి పురుషులు కూడాను గుర్తించడానికి ప్రయత్నించడం లేదు.
So men should make an effort to understand this value in women.
దేశమును కూడాను హస్తగతము గావించుకునేటువంటి శక్తి కలిగినటువంటి స్త్రీలు ఈ స్త్రీలు.
These women are those who can really do such things in the world.
స్త్రీలు కేవలం సామాన్యమైనటువంటి యొక్క బానిసలుగా భావిస్తున్నారు అనేక మంది పురుషులు.
Men think that women are just subordinate to them.
కాదు కాదు.
It's not so.
వారు తలంచినప్పుడు జగత్తునే ఒక మూట మాదిరి కట్టగలరు.
When they just think they can just bundle up the world.
అటువంటి శక్తి సామర్థ్యములు కలిగినటువంటి స్త్రీలను మనం ఈనాడు చులకన చేయటం చేతనే మన గతి ఈ విధంగా మారిపోతున్నది.
It's because we're belittling such women who can do such tremendous tasks. The world has come to this state
స్త్రీలు
today.
సాధించలేనిటువంటిది లేదు లోకంలో.
There is nothing that a woman cannot achieve.
Also earlier today, Sikhs around the world celebrated Guru Nanak Jayanti, which honors the birth of Guru Nanak, the founder of Sikhism. His teachings can be found in the holy text, Guru Granth Sahib. Swami has mentioned Guru Nanak in numerous discourses. He attributes Guru Nanak as the initiator of the practice of community singing of devotional songs. He believed that through such community singing, the common man can ennoble his life and experience the presence of the divine in everyone. Guru Nanak Jayanti celebrations are especially colorful in Punjab, Haryana and Chandigarh and other locations like parts of Pakistan and England, and even some Sindhis celebrate the festival. SSSIO celebrates Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba's 96th birthday through a worldwide special program offered at his lotus feet tomorrow, November 20th at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The theme of this year's offering is Divine Love is the Power and the Way. The 2-hour program consisting of musicals, drama, speaker sessions and children's play will take you on a journey through the stages of love from understanding to practicing and realizing it. Join www.satyasai.org/live to watch and immerse yourself in this special event. Finally, time to get into our main segment. John F. Kennedy famously said, "Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for its future." And this could not be more true of our SSC kids. In this multi-round segment, 5 SSC children along with their families from SSSIO Region 1 will go head-to-head in a game show centered around the life and teachings of Swami. Let's get right into it and see how they do.
Thank you, Sanjana. Sairam, dear viewers, November has got to be the busiest month in the year, with Akhanda Bhajans, Thanksgiving, Swami's birthday, and of course today, November 19th, Ladies' Day. Do you know which year Swami celebrated the first Ladies' Day? Well, this question triggered many more, and so we decided to host a fun family game night to learn more about our dearest Swami. Now I will pass it over to Sriram to start the show. Let the game begin. Over to you, Sriram.
Thank you, Smita. Welcome to the family game show night, very aptly named based on Swami's quote, "Life is a game." So we have 5 competent teams today participating in our family game show. Today being Ladies' Day, we have picked the team names based on popular women personalities that have hailed from Boston or Greater Boston area. The teams are Julia Child, Abigail Adams, Emily Dickinson, Isabella Stewart Gardner, and Helen Keller. Now I would like to invite the families that are playing for different teams. I would like to invite Rakshan family playing for the team Julia Child. Sairam, Rakshan family, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Sarah, my name is Namanda Lani, and I am 11 years old. I am in SSC Group 2. Today I am with my brother, Charan Dadlani, and he is in SSC Group 1. I am also with my mother. Her name is Raksha Dadlani.
Welcome, Julia Child family.
Thank you.
Sairam, welcome Aditi and family who is playing for the team Abigail Adams. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sairam, my name is Shubhang and this is my mother Aditi and this is my sister Shubhada. I'm in SSC 2 and my sister is in SSC 1.
Awesome. Welcome to the game show.
This year.
Next up, we have team Dayalini and family playing for team Emily Dickinson. Welcome. Sairam, welcome.
My name is Guhavaren Lingesh. This is my mother, Dayalini Lingesh. This is my father, Lingesh Parameshwaran.
Awesome. Very nice. Thank you so much for participating today. Next up, we have Kiranmay and family playing for the team Isabella Stewart Gardner. Welcome.
Sairam.
Sairam.
I'm Pranav and I'm in SSC Group 2. Sitting on my right is my mother, Kiranmay. Sitting behind me is my brother, Vihan, and he goes to SSC Group 1. And sitting on his right is my father.
Sairam, everyone. Welcome to the game show. Next up, we have Anu and family playing for the team Helen Keller. Welcome, Anu and family. Please introduce yourself.
Hello. My name is Priya Sandar. I'm in Group 3. This is my mom, Anu. This is my brother, Manoj. He's also in Group 3. And behind me is my grandpa, Bhaskar.
Sairam, everyone. Thank you so much for the introductions. Today we have 3 segments to our game show. For the folks watching the show online, please feel free to shout out the answers as we go. Even though we are not watching you, we know Swami is everywhere and he's watching all of us. Okay? With that said, let's start with the first segment of our game show. The first segment is called complete the Swami's code.
Sai Ram, please take a moment to read the rules.
I would like to welcome Sister Smita, who will be our scorer for this round, also who will be our timekeeper for this round. The team that goes first will be Raksha and family playing for the team Julia Child.
20.
Welcome, Raksha.
One for Sairam.
Sairam. Are you guys ready?
Ready? Yes.
Ready? Okay.
Okay.
Smita, we can start the timer when you guys are ready. Let's start timer now.
Yes, we can start now.
20.
Q. D.
Y.
N. Quality is dear to Lord and not quantity.
Next one.
1.
30 more seconds.
Is F.
N. Life is a song. Sing it.
9.
Last 5 seconds.
W.
Your time is up.
Sairam, thanks for playing. So next team that plays will be Abigail Adams. Welcome, Aditi and family.
Thank you. Say, choose a number. Okay, choose a number.
Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, choose a number.
Smita, can we start the timer now?
3. Yes, 3.
3.
3. D. T. N.
L.
S.
L.
H.
S.
C.
Y. N.
F.
L.
V. G. V. G. Education should be for life, not for a living. Next, number 6.
30 more seconds.
H. D. C. M. N. The end of education is character. 8.
N.
And
N.
love is selflessness. Self is
Last 3 seconds.
N.
Love is
Love,
selflessness.
V.
Selflessness
F.
is love.
S. F.
T.
N.
I'm gonna put this
V.
26 letters.
V.
Yes.
Love is selflessness. Self is lovelessness. 7.
Time is up.
Okay.
Oh,
299.
I thought N was it.
Thank you, Sairam.
Saira.
So next up we have Dayalini and family playing for team Emily Dickinson. Welcome.
Thank you.
Smita, are you ready for the timer?
Yes.
Okay, your time starts now. Go ahead.
14.
14. Y.
Y.
G.
W.
H.
B.
N.
O.
C.
O.
You cannot always oblige, but you can always speak obligingly. Okay. 2.
Last 30
There
seconds.
is only one language, the language of our
the heart.
Of the heart. 4.
G, H,
Last 10 seconds.
G,
D, T. Oh.
money comes and goes, morality comes and grows.
Your time is up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up is Friend My Family playing for Team Isabella Stewart Gardner. Welcome.
Saira.
Smita, are you ready? The timer?
Yes.
Okay, are you ready, Friend My Family?
Yeah.
Okay, so your time starts now.
5.
B.
H.
B.
The test. Love is to love all serve all. The best way to love is to love all serve all. 18. Service is love in action.
Last 30 minutes.
29.
H.
Intelligent line. Is the way is the
V.
B. Y.
N.
Discipline is the path to intelligent living.
Your time is up.
Not of New Zealand. Thank you. And next up, we have Anu and family playing for Team Helen Keller.
Sairam.
Sairam, welcome Anu and family. Are you ready?
Yes.
Smita, let's start on a timer. Go ahead, Anu and family.
7. Unity is divinity, purity is enlightenment. 10. Service to man is service to God. 11.
Love is God.
Love is God, live in love. 12.
Last 30 seconds.
N.
N. Y.
H.
H. Only silence of God.
R.
The G. The voice of God can be heard only in the
Depth of silence.
Depth of silence.
Last 5 seconds.
13.
See no evil. See what is good.
The time is up.
Time is up. But yeah, you almost got it though. Yeah, I think you got it. So that completes our first round. With that, I would like to welcome Sister Smita to announce the score for the first round.
Very well played, team. So the score after the first round is Julia Child at 291 points, Abigail Adams at 299 points, Emily Dickinson at 687 points, Isabella Stewart Gardner at 850 points, and Helen Keller at 2,600 points. Now let's move to our next round. That will be done by Quizmaster Gauri. Over to you, Gauri.
Thank you, Smita and Sriram. Very well played, teams. You certainly have a lot of familiarity with Swami's quotes. Hope you all had fun. I'm Gauri and I will take you through the Sai trivia round for the next 10 minutes.
Sairam, please take a moment to read the rules.
all the best, teams. Are you ready to play? I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes for this session. Let's start with Team 1, Julia Child. All right, Team Julia Child, pick a question from a category.
SSC 100.
SSC 100.
According to Swami, what is Trikarna Shuddhi? Sorry, team. Your time is up. The answer is Trikarna Shuddhi is purity of thought, word, and deed. Now I call Team Abigail Adams for the next question. Team Abigail Adams, please pick a question and a category.
Pictures 100.
Name this landmark hall in Prashanti Nilayam.
Puttaparthi, which is a hall.
Puttaparthi temple?
Alla, hall name.
Puttaparthi.
Hall. Prashanti. Yeah, hall ada.
Sai Baba? No.
Sorry, your time is up now. I invite Team Emily Dickinson.
Pictures 300.
Name this landmark in Puttaparthi.
Hillview Stadium.
Hillview Stadium.
You are right. You get 300 points.
Thank you.
Now I invite Team Isabella Stewart Gardner.
Pictures 400.
Name this landmark in Puttaparthi.
Satyasai Airport. Satyasai Airport.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer. This is Satyasai International Center for Sports. Now I invite Team Helen Keller.
SSC 300.
What is the analogy used to show the relationship between SSC students, teachers, and parents?
It's the bicycle.
The triangle.
It's a bicycle.
Triangle. Mood is in the kind of triangle. Tripod.
Sorry, team. So the three-legged stool or tripod is the analogy used to show the relationship between SSC students, teachers, and parents. Okay, now I call upon Team Julia Child for the next round.
Okay. Buttons 100.
Which one? Is it in English?
Sorry, team. Time's up. The answer is Bala Gopal Jai Jai Sai Ram. Next, I invite Team Abigail Adams.
Events.
100 events. Okay. 100 events. Okay. Which is Ishwaramma Day celebrated each year? Ishwaramma Day.
November 4th.
November.
5th. 15? I think it's
Which month?
Wait, which month or day?
Which year
No,
it
it is
celebrated?
day. No, it
Which
says
Ishwaramma day?
2020.
Sorry, team. Time's up. So May 6th.
Children's Day in commemoration of
Celebration of the life of Mother Ishwaramma, the mother of Satya Sai Baba, began on May 6, 1977 as Children's Day. In commemoration of her death anniversary. And we celebrate it every year, somewhere in the weekend near May 6th.
Okay.
Thank you. Now I invite team Emily Dickinson for the next question.
Pictures 500.
We want to go with the pictures 500. Is it right, Rehan? This is the Chaitanya Jyoti Museum in Puttaparthi.
You are absolutely right.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now I invite team Isabella Stewart Gardner for the next question.
We choose pictures 200.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
We choose pictures 200.
Pictures 200. Name this landmark.
Satya Sai Super Specialty Hospital.
You are absolutely right. You get 200 points. So I now invite team Helen Keller.
Bhajans 300. Nandala.
Sorry. So this is Ishwarama Priyatanaya.
Okay.
So now we come back to team Julia Child.
Events 200.
Each year, Aradhana Mahotsav is celebrated on this date. Sorry, team. April 24th. Now I call upon team Abigail Adams.
SSC 200.
What does Bal Vikas, SSC as it's referred to in India, mean?
Satya Sai education? What does Bal Vikas mean?
What is the meaning of Bal Vikas? Sorry, time's up.
Bal Vikas
means blossoming of the child. Now I invite team Emily Dickinson for the next question.
Events 400.
You want to go with events 400? Good job, girl.
When was Prashanti Nilayam inaugurated? Please give exact date.
It's on Swami's 25th birthday, November 23, 1950.
You are right.
Thank you.
400. Now I invite Team Isabella Stewart Gardner for the next question.
Events 300.
Events 300.
Yep.
When did Swami first start Ladies' Day celebration in Prashanti Nilayam?
November 19th, 1995.
You are right. Swami initiated Ladies' Day celebrations to emphasize to the whole world the crucial role of women in the society. He emphasized that women have a special duty to restore reverence and right action in the home. You are right, you get 300 points. Now I call Team Helen Keller for the next question.
Sai Literature 200.
Sai Literature 200. What is the name of the monthly magazine penned by Swami?
Sanatana Sarathi.
You are right. Sanatana Sarathi is the right answer. You get 200 points. We are at the end of 10 minutes and we have come to the end of the Sai trivia round. Thank you, everyone. You did an awesome job. Congratulations, teams. We will take a short break, and when we come back, Sister Smita will have an update on the scores for us. Thank you and Sai Ram.
It's that time of the year again. The holidays are coming up and you're ready to get out there and see some new sights. But where? You visited your couch and the fridge and your bed and your fridge again. So, where's your next travel destination? Don't know? Don't worry. Why fear when AirSai is here? AirSai is your personalized spiritual flight that serves on your journey of self-discovery. Need to get away from materialistic distractions to internal reflection? Looking for spiritual bliss and peace of mind distant from the stress of the physical world? With AirSai, embark on your journey from self to selflessness. With AirSai, you travel light. No, literally. Just light the lamp of love within your heart and your spiritual journey is set to take off. Keep that love in your heart and rid yourself of the unnecessary emotional baggage. There's no space for that on this flight. As our Swami always reminds us, less luggage, more comfort. On AirSai, you are in control of the spiritual trajectory that your flight takes. When you fly the AirSai way, you are the pilot. Never flown a plane before or feeling some turbulence along the way? Don't worry. Have faith, fasten your seatbelts, and you'll find that Sri Satya Sai Baba is right there in the co-pilot seat to help guide and illuminate your way. Our internationally renowned Sattvic cuisine includes fresh, healthy, and nutritious meals reminiscent of the Parthi canteens that will leave you feeling elated and energized for your journey. All meals come on recyclable, biodegradable plates and utensils as well as complimentary AirSai thermos. At AirSai, we vow to protect and love our Mother Earth. And for our divine in-flight entertainment, enjoy watching Swami's Leelas shared by devotees, 24-hour bhajans live from Prashanti Mandir, and enlightening discourses that come in multiple world languages. With AirSai, we understand the journey can be a bumpy ride. On your spiritual journey, the worldly distractions, the mental, physical, and emotional difficulties can be unrestful and tumultuous. We ask that on AirSai, you utilize the in-flight safety feature of spiritual discrimination. This safety feature ensures that you are prepared to navigate through the push and pulls of the material world's turbulence. Take care of yourself first before helping others selflessly. When you arrive at your desired spiritual destination, please make sure to say 3 Shantis to center your body, mind and soul and collect your complimentary Vibhuti packet. With AirSai, there are no travel restrictions, just recommendations. Start the day with love, fill the day with love and end the day with love. Don't know where to use it? Don't worry, we do. This love becomes your sustainable spiritual energy of love fuel that fuels your journey. Embark on your spiritual journey now with AirSai and experience the divine love, light and spiritual bliss that awaits you. AirSai, your spiritual journey from self to selflessness.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's have a look at the scores after the second round. For the last round, for the SSC question 300, what is the relationship between parents, teacher and student? Uncle said it's a triangle. We take it as the correct answer closest to the tripod. So now team Julia Child is at 291 points. Abigail Adams is at 299 points. Emily Dickinson is at 1,887 points. Isabella Stewart Gardner at 1,350 points. And Helen Keller at 3,100 points. Now let's move on to our last and final segment, Discover Swami, with Quizmaster Sriram. Over to you, Sriram.
Thank you, Smita. Sairam, everyone.
Sairam, please take a moment to read the rules.
Our first team, Julia Child, played by Raksha family. Welcome.
Sairam.
Sairam, here you go.
Name of the river is Liberty. Swami brought other requests from hospital. Swami brought other requests from hospital. Okay, Swami was very by people in difficulty during his school days. Swami visited outside
30 seconds left.
Kenya, outside India. Kenya, Swami visited. Let's see. Look.
Last 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Your time is up.
Thank you very much, Team Julia Child. You get 200 points. The answers are Chitravati, Hospital, Brahmagnani, Kenya, and Uganda. Next up, we have Team Abigail Adams, Aditi and family playing for it. Welcome, Aditi.
Yeah.
Are you folks ready? Start
Yes.
Allah 14 number.
Yes, R14.
RM. What is the name? RM.
Rajowaxalak. Ramat.
Okay. The teacher who understood the divinity of Swami. 12. What?
M12.
12.
Here, M.
12. Now what is the name? Should tell me the name. Divinity.
Last 30 seconds.
SEI 12. Swami built request home for mother 6S 6 hospital.
Last 5 seconds. Your time is up.
Okay.
Okay, I will have to get a clarification. What's the second word you highlighted?
Geeta.
Okay, I will have to give you 100 points for the first one that you found, which is Rushendra Mani. The elephant's name is Sai Geeta.
Sai Geeta, yeah. I wrote the Geeta.
Oh, it was right here, Sai Geeta.
You're almost there.
Yeah.
So can you please write it? So we get 200 points?
Yeah. And Swami's mother, Ishwaramma, Trenna.
But let's move on. Let's try. Your time is up. Let's move
Okay,
on.
we got 200 points, right?
Yeah, we'll give you 200 points. The answers for this round are Rushendra Mani, Sai Geeta, Mehboob Khan, School, Mother Ishwarama, and Sai Geeta. Okay. So Jayalini family again for the Discover Swami round. Smita, let's start the timer now.
Yes, Shira.
Lady whose Swami considers Kamalama. Name of the month Swami was born, November. Name of the year when Swami was born, it's Akshaya. First bhajan written by Swami Manasa Bhajare. He translated many Swami's discourses. I couldn't see that one.
Alright, so that's okay. Let's move on. What is the last question?
Yeah,
He translated many Swami's discourses in English. A. Start with letter
Anil
A.
Kumar. Anil Kumar.
What is it?
Okay.
30 more seconds to go.
Let's move on to the next one. Name of the year.
Yes, Anil Kumar India.
Okay, move on.
Yes. First bhajan Manasa Bhajare.
Last 10 seconds.
November. How could you find November? Yes.
Your time is up.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Good job. You found many of them. Very good.
Thank you.
You liked it?
Very nice. Okay, let's we will give you 200.
Thank you.
For the two words you found. Let's actually look at the solutions. So it's Karanam Subhamma, and month was Kartika.
Oh, okay.
And
Year was
Akshaya, and Manasa Bhajare. You found that.
Good job.
And Anil Kumar.
Thank you, Sriram.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So next up, we have Team Isabella Stewart Gardner. Karen May and family is playing for the team. Welcome. Let us start the timer now.
Jasmine flowers, bhajan group of under group. When Swami always want us to be. He translated some courses to English, Kasturi Bhajan. K-A-S-T-U-R-I. Then Swami always wanted to be
Last 30 seconds.
Bhajan group Bandari 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 Bhajan group. Original name
Last 10 seconds. Your time is up.
Thank you. Thank you, Isabella Stewart Gardner. Okay. Very well done. Your score will be 300 points for this round because you found 3 words. Let's look at the actual answers. They are Pandari, Bhajan group, Swami wants us to be happy, Professor Kasturi, Jasmine, and the original name of Mother Ishwarama is Namagiri. Okay. Next up is Team Helen Keller. Welcome Anu and family for participating in this round. Are you guys ready? Yes. Team Helen Keller, your time starts now.
Okay. What is
Gollapalli.
Gollapalli.
GOLL. Okay.
Sai Shruti.
20th day is celebrated as Avatar Day. Avatar.
Somebody is friend Avatar.
Day Swami was born. Saturday? No. Day Swami was born.
Monday.
Sai Shruti. Shruti?
SAI. Sai Shruti.
30 more seconds.
Sai Shruti. Then Swami ancestor was looked upon as group where
Avatar.
Venkova. VEN.
Venkova.
Tuta.
Last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
The day Swami was born. That's the only one.
Saturday, yeah?
No, he was born on Monday.
Somewhere.
The time is up.
Thank you so much for playing. So I think we'll give you 400 points for all the words you found. Somavara is right, but you didn't find it. So let's look at the solutions. Sai Shruti, Kollapalli, Somavara, Venkavaduta, and Avatar. Thank you, Team Helen Keller.
Thank you so much.
With that, we have come to the conclusion of this round. I would like to invite Smitha for our overall score.
Thank you, Sriram. So at the end of our final segment, we'll go over the scores. Julia Child is at 491 points. Abigail Adams at 499 points. Emily Dickinson at 2,087 points. Isabella Stewart Gardner at 1,650 points. And Helen Keller at 3,500 points. Very well played, teams. Awesome job. Life is a game. Play it with God. Now let us all remember to include God in everything we do. That was fun, wasn't it? Thank you, Sriram and Gauri. Wishing all our viewers a holy and a happy birthday. And now, back to Sanjana in the studio. Sairam.
Sairam.
Welcome back to this week's episode of InSaider Lens at Soul Network. What a fun and entertaining show! And we hope you enjoyed this segment from our SSE children. And here is the Connect Challenge for the week.
What is your motto as you play and enjoy the game of life? Your responses will be displayed in our next episode. Looking forward to seeing your submissions.
Before we head to Boston, let us watch our public service announcement for the week.
It is a Monday afternoon, and Aditya has returned home after finishing his classes for the day. He is extremely irritated about the day's events. Let's see how it unfolds and how he handles himself.
Man, I can't even believe how irritating Derek is. I'm usually pretty chill and level-headed, but today was just a whole nother level. I mean, this guy does absolutely nothing on our group project for the past 2 weeks, and suddenly he's super busy and needs me to do his part? How is that even fair? I've been working tirelessly on this for days, and he just expects me to pick up his slack like it's nothing? I mean, this is just atrocious. And Aditya, don't forget about last week, when he was supposed to hang out with you after class and have lunch, but instead he bailed on you for his friend. I say let him suffer. You're right. I mean, how could I even forget that? He's irritating, lazy, and rude. God. Aditya, take a deep breath for a second. Don't get so riled up. Derek is not a bad guy. Remember last month when your car wouldn't start and you were going to be late for your test? Derek was the one that picked you up, and you ended up making it in time. True, I mean, he did help me out last month, and he didn't even hesitate. Maybe I should help him out with this part of the project. Wait, hold on a second here. What about that time when he dropped your brand new iPhone and crashed your screen? Oh, man, you're right, I totally forgot about that, and I didn't even yell at him back then. You didn't say anything because you knew it was an accident. Someone ran into him and he accidentally dropped your phone. Don't let that devil steer you into being hasty. Be compassionate. Remember there's God in everyone, even Derek. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't want to end up saying something that I regret. People aren't perfect. Plus, Derek is a pretty fun guy. No. Aditya, you need to show Derek who's boss around here. If you don't, he's just gonna push you around. And you are not a pushover. You see, Aditya, we all have two wolves inside us. One good and one bad, constantly in battle with one another. One is always steering you towards the right path and only wants what is good for the world. But the second one is a monster, taking command from the vices like anger and desire. When I win, everyone thinks you're an angel. But when the other wins, the world sees you as cruel and difficult to deal with. The one that wins today in this battle, Aditya, is the one that you choose to feed. So, who's it gonna be? Yeah, I can't forget how Derek has always supported and cared for me. Thank you, Swami, and Derek, for reminding me of my true nature. Non-judgmental, intelligent, and good. Angel, today I'm gonna choose you. Let me text Derek and let him know.
Listen to the voice of God within. As soon as one contemplates a wrong act, that voice warns, protests, and advises giving up. It pictures the shame that has to be suffered, the punishment that has to be faced, and the disgrace it entails. It would appear as if there are two personalities inside you, the one that prompts and the one that prevents. The warning signal, the timely advice, is given by the Jangam, the spirit of right, in the Angam, the physical body. It reminds you of the absurdity and the danger inherent in the identification of the self with the body. It encourages you to discriminate between right and wrong. That is God, enthroned in every heart as the highest wisdom.
What a meaningful message in that PSA. Now, let us head to Boston, where our on-site reporter Geeta will take us on a journey through the city and its spiritual progression. Over to you, Geeta.
Thank you, Sanjana. Boston is a historical center of our nation, but it also imbibes a rich culture that opens our eyes to its ever-evolving spirituality. Boston was founded in 1630 by Puritans escaping religious persecution and quickly became the political, financial, religious, and educational center of the New England region. One important theme of Boston's history is its active role in social and political protests. The spirit of fighting for what is right is what the city stands on, and you can still feel it in the air when you come here. In fact, visitors can walk the Freedom Trail, a 2.5-mile journey around the city's numerous historic landmarks. Here's a fun fact about Boston. The popular Fig Newton is named after the Boston suburb, Newton, Massachusetts. The New England Aquarium is a premier visitor attraction in Boston. It's a global leader in ocean exploration and marine conservation. In fact, the aquarium responds to calls about distressed sea turtles on average. The aquarium treats about 300 turtles a year, and once recovered, they are released back into the ocean. What a pure saver. Art lovers can visit the Museum of Fine Arts, which showcase a wide array of exhibits, including the Art of America's Wing, which features iconic pieces from indigenous cultures in North, Central, and South Americas. There is also an exhibit exclusively dedicated to women, as well as an impressive collection of Asian art. Boston has been a noted religious center from its earliest days. The Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Boston serves more than 300 parishes. 57% of the city identifies as Christian, with Catholics being the largest majority. There are also over 40 Hindu religious centers, including the Sri Lakshmi Temple in Ashland, which serves as a major religious pilgrimage site to Hindus in New England. The city has a Jewish population of approximately 248,000, and there are also those of Islamic, Baha'i, and Buddhist faiths residing in Boston. Swami says all of you should imbibe the spirit in unity, seeing unity in diversity as divinity and true spirituality.
The Boston Psi Center was formed in 1975, originally known as the Cambridge Center, and is now known as the Satya Sai Baba Center of Boston. With the expansion of the Psi community in the greater Boston area, 3 additional centers were formed in the cities of Chelmsford, Norwood, and Northborough. These 3 centers came together for a hybrid global Akhanda Bhajan, November 13th through the 14th. The in-person portion was held at the LASA building in Lowell, Massachusetts. The LASA, or Love All Serve All Foundation, is a charity organization formed by the Greater Boston Area Psi community in 2018. After a few years of planning, the LASA Foundation finalized a building in Lowell, Massachusetts in September of 2021. This building, a 21,500 square foot facility, has an industrial-sized kitchen, racquetball court, gymnasium, and large hall for bhajans and center events. The Greater Boston Area community hopes to use this facility as a hub for large-scale service activities and center events. The first successful activity that the center has been able to host in the LASA facility has been a COVID vaccination clinic. This clinic has been operational since the first week of October and is expected to run for the next 3 to 4 months. The facility has been quite busy offering COVID booster shots and vaccinations for children ages 5 through 12. Swami says, the future of the country depends on the skill and sincerity of the youth. Therefore, the necessary enthusiasm and encouragement must be generated among the youth. All my hopes are based on the students, the youth. They are very dear to me. In Boston, this statement holds true as the YA program consists of over 50 active students and professionals, all bound together by the desire to do Swami's work. In that same spirit of collaboration, the young adults, along with the centers in the Northeast region, have organized an event called One Voice annually. One Voice is a day-long music workshop that gives all participants the opportunity to learn and grow in music of a variety of different languages. This is truly an experience for one and all.
These landmarks are just a small taste of what Boston has to offer. But as you can see, it personifies all aspects of life through its rich history, culture, and diversity. Hope you enjoyed the journey through the hub of the universe. Back to you, Sanjana.
Thank you, Geeta. And thank you to all our viewers for joining us for this week's episode of InSaider Lens. This has been an incredible journey for the spiritual traveler to experience the varieties that Boston has to offer. Boston's city motto is in Latin and translates to God be with us as He was with our fathers. This statement can be related to our own individual relationship with our beloved Swami. No matter how we choose to define it, one thing is always for certain, that our Swami is ever present in all our lives and everything we do. Massachusetts is known as the Bay State. So, in addition, it is the ever-present Swami who carries and guides us across this bay of life, never leaving our side and making the journey that much sweeter. Even when the waters get choppy, our Swami will never let us drown, as He is our eternal guiding light. We hope all of you enjoyed taking this trip through Boston with us. We will see you next time on InSaider Lens. Don't forget to tune in on Friday evenings at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, or 6 p.m. Pacific. This is Sanjana Srivatsa on Soul Network signing off. Until next week, stay safe, healthy, and well. Sai Ram.